Welcome aboard the Haunted Rail Tour. The tale you're about to hear is inspired by real people and events from our past. But remember, the line between fact and fiction can often blur. While these stories feature figures who walked among us, the events may be embellished or transformed over time, shaping them into the haunting legends we share today. These tales are crafted to entertain and evoke the spirit of adventure, but we encourage you to approach them with a sense of wonder and a healthy dose of skepticism. So keep in mind that not everything you hear is entirely true. The ghosts of our past may have their own stories to tell, but it's up to you to decide what to believe. In the spring of 1876, the Albert and Edward, a 96-ton, two-masted schooner, met a tragic fate at the entrance of Humboldt Bay. Captain Knut Eriksson, a 32-year-old immigrant from Denmark, was at the helm, navigating the treacherous waters. On April 17, a violent storm struck, causing the ship to capsize, claiming the lives of 5 crew members, including Eriksson. Months later, in November 1876, a haunting discovery was made near Booner's Point. A hunter found a message in a bottle that read, "Schooner Albert and Edward lost at 6 o'clock. Tell my people, Eriksson, April 17, 1876. This poignant message revealed the captain's last thoughts, a desperate plea to ensure his loved ones would know of his fate. The tragedy of his loss echoed in the hearts of the townsfolk. But as time passed, the memory of Captain Eriksson began to fade. The Albert and Edward was built in 1875 at the Bendixson shipyard on the Samoa side of Humboldt Bay. Just a year later, it met its tragic fate. Portions of the wreck were salvaged, and the ship was repaired. But it suffered further misfortunes, including a collision with the ship William Tabor in 1877, and ultimately ran aground at Salmon Creek later that year. Given the series of disasters surrounding the ship, whispers began to circulate. Was the Albert and Edward a cursed vessel? Could it be that Captain Eriksson's spirit lingered, bound to the ship that had claimed his life? As storm clouds gather over Humboldt Bay, fishermen and locals still whisper of the ghostly captain who watches over the waters, ensuring that no sailor faces the same tragic fate. This has been a tale from the Haunted Rail Tour. Join us this October in Samoa as we explore the local lore and legends of Humboldt County. Until next time, dear listeners, keep your lanterns lit and don't miss your train.